What's up everyone, and welcome to my third episode of the Pokemon Revolution Online Guide. So today we're going to be going to pick up a better Bronzor, or I'm at least going to show you the good place to pick up a better Bronzor, because you will need one with Levitate. And I'll show you a real quick path to get back to him so you can farm him up. And coincidentally, the best place to level him is the exact same place that you get him from, because Geodudes use magnitude and ground attacks against him, assuming that they're going to do a mass amount of damage to him, and since he has Levitate, he can't be affected by any of those, so he just gets mad levels. The one I have right now is Heat Proof, and it's a very terrible ability. It's not helpful for anything, really. It only does reduce fire damage, but if you can't take not damage from ground, you're pretty much just sacrificing something for a lesser damage instead of no damage at all. So it's better just to take Levitate or get one with Levitate. So unfortunately I'm going to have to go out here and get another one, which is probably going to take a while, and it's probably going to take a while for you as well. So try not to get a perfect one, but one that's not completely terrible. I can list a few of the natures for them here in a little bit, and we'll see what I can get out of here. But this is the room right here you need to sit in here for a while. So once you've finally found your Bronzor, which I just found one, and now he's not that bad. I can live with him. He's like plus SP defense, minus regular defense, which isn't the best at all, but he's manageable. So I'm gonna live with it. And what I do with him is bring him out here. He's not very good against Zubats in the cave. It's not a very good thing to fight against. Zubats are a pain in the ass. Astonish is not a good move against Bronzor. Anything else though, Sandshrews, Geodude, Sandslashes, they will really do null damage, even if they are a few levels higher than your Bronzor. So it's always recommended just to bring him back to this area, get him a few levels. I'd get him to 16 or 17, maybe even 18, depends on how long you want to sit in here, and just get him ready for anything he needs to be ready for, i.e. Misty and Surge. I think you're going to use him for. So yeah, as soon as I see a Zubat, I switch over to Squirtle. It's not worth the damage, so fight anything but Zubat with him. Don't fight Zubats. They are just annoying. Alright, so since we've got him trained up now, we're ready to go up here to the north. Before you fight Misty, seeing as though you can go fight Misty, you're going to want to go up north first and do all these trainers. See, he's got plus defense minus SP defense, so he's not bad. He's got some good IVs as well. Anything like over 15 is kind of considered a good quote-unquote IV, depending on which IV it is, because if you have a melee damaging Pokemon and you have a high IV and SP attack, it doesn't really do much for him, right? So Bronzor will be able to wipe the floor with most of these guys. They do get harder as you go through the different trainers, so they get higher up level and different Pokemon that will counter you better. As far as I know, I don't have too many problems with these guys. Squirtle, the only down part about Squirtle not being involved right now is I don't have Bite, so you don't have the extra flinch, and I think it's a little bit more powerful than Tackle. So, but right now you're focusing on getting Bronzor up to where he needs to be, because he's going to have to catch up with your Squirtle, because he is going to be one of your main Pokemon. So, as I said, these guys get harder as they go along. So that first guy had some like level 14s, or level 11s actually, or 10s, and this girl's got some 12s. The next guy will have some 13s or 14s, and so on and so forth, until he gets to about a level 22 Zubat that you want to be really prepared for, because 22 is even pretty high for Squirtle to handle without any problems, because the idea behind not evolving your Pokemon is to make them level a lot, just a ton, just to over level everything, honestly. So if you fight something within range of Squirtle, he's going to take a lot more damage than, say, a Wartortle or a Blastoise would, because he has less armor and stuff. He's a Squirtle. But he also still levels at an extremely exponential rate, and that's what you really want. You don't want to evolve them until way later on in the game, so you don't have to deal with the whole agonizing leveling of the higher forms. It is extremely helpful. I have gone through the game 2 to 3 times now. The first time I did it was with Charmander, and I evolved every single thing I had as soon as it could evolve. You know, I played it how I would play just a normal, you know, Pokemon game. I just did whatever I wanted. I didn't really care. And when I came back and replayed it with not evolving my Pokemon and really trying to focus up on my not having such terrible IVs and not having such terrible natures, it really changed everything a lot. Like, fights weren't so hard. Everything is just a little bit easier. People say you don't need certain natures or IVs to get by, which is true. You don't need them. But they certainly do lend a helping hand, especially if it's a ridiculous IV, such as like 25 to 30, and say like a melee stat, and then the natures for plus melee. I mean, obviously they're set there for a reason to increase your Pokemon substantially, or at least enough to make each Pokemon different. So people will tell you it doesn't matter, but it kind of does. It'll make you have a smoother ride. So I'd suggest, now that my Bronzor is down, go back to the Poke Center after this and, you know, heal up. Don't ever be too low. Don't take chances. So we're going to run back up from the Poke Center here. We've beaten all these guys so far. We just got 2 more on this bridge, and there's 1 more guy who gives you an important item at the top of the bridge. Yeah, see, these things are getting up to like 16 and stuff now. Oh yeah, double kick. That does an immense amount of damage to Bronzor. You know it. It's alright though. That's what we want you to do. So as you can see, I replaced his, I think it was Imprison with Extra Sensory. Extra Sensory is going to be... Oh, I actually haven't got Extra Sensory yet. I should be getting Extra Sensory here in a minute. You're going to want to replace Imprison with Extra Sensory because, well, it's just awesome. If you haven't already, there it is. I was about to say, I knew I should have had it. I thought I already did. Alright. So I'm going to potion him up a little bit, make sure he's ready for this next fight. Because I'm trying to get Bronzor, you know, kind of close to Squirtle. Although I'm really stressed that that minus SP defense is gonna bite me hard. So we might either find another Bronzor. I don't know. I might hunt for another one, honestly. This whole minus SP defense makes me take hard hits pretty hard that you're not supposed to be taking. So this guy gives you a Nugget, which is another item you can sell to this guy I'm about to show you. You got a star piece earlier in the guide out of Mount Moon, and you'll have that on you now, and you just got a Nugget from this guy. These are both things you can turn into a vendor for money. So that'll be... it gets you closer to your bike faster. So Zubat, level 22. Yeah, see, I don't do too much to him. He does a little bit more to me, and he's getting first attack, so... This is going to be a close one. Definitely. I would almost recommend leveling Squirtle up at some point to Wartortle, but we'll probably catch a Magnemite or so, and it'll be a pretty good tank as well as Bronzor. We won't have to worry too much. Oh wow. Alright, well, I'm going to use Clefairy as a sacrifice and heal up Bronzor a little bit. See, this did come out pretty close. I hope I make this. Yeah. I'm just going to sacrifice you to completely heal up Bronzor. Alright. I'm pretty sure Extra Sensory is, like, super effective or something. Please don't flinch. Thank you. Woot! Wow, he got 2 levels off that. That's pretty funny. Alright, so after you beat him and healed up, you want to come back up here because there's still more things to do. You still have, I think there's about 5 trainers. And Bill's house is up here. This is one of the very important areas for Bill. One of the notorious questions is, where is Bill's research book? Well, I'm going to show you. and hopefully this video can get around to everybody and make sure that Bill's book is found. So there's an item up here next to youngster Chelsea. Pretty sure she's not, she just talks about her Abra, she's not an actual trainer. So I'm gonna switch up to Squirtle attack. Oh no, actually I'm gonna leave Bronzor just for this one. He needs to get maybe another level. Plus I think these guys got Geode. Oh no, he has Onyx. Usually hikers have rock Pokemon. The bug catchers obviously have bug Pokemon. You know, you'll see a pattern as you keep playing. So that was easy as pie for Bronzor. So yeah, I don't want Bronzor to get too high up because Squirtle is our main carry for now until at least Surge. He is going to do quite the amount of damage in Misty's gym. So even though he is a water Pokemon, it's really good for that because she doesn't really do much damage to you until Starmie, which has psychic moves, which is just a pain. And another thing to talk about completely, but we'll get around that when it comes down to it. So none of these trainers are that crazy difficult, like that random Rocket Member with a Zubat, or Rocket Member, because that's pretty out of nowhere. Some people don't expect that after fighting all those trainers that you wouldn't expect to fight the hardest one on the next screen. Some people wouldn't go and, you know, heal, and then you'd lose that fight. And if you lose a fight to a trainer, you can't come back and get the experience. It's just gone. You might be able to come back and fight them. Some people you can come back and fight if they're for the storyline or whatever, or gym. But just random people like this, like Youngster Dan or Camper Flint or Youngster Joey, stuff like that. If I was to lose to this guy, I couldn't come back and get experience, which really hurts you in the long run because you're not getting trainer experience, and trainer experience is more than live experience of just regular old Pokemon you're finding in the grass and farming for hours. Trainer experience actually saves you a lot of time, so you gotta be careful with them. They're your lifeblood for now. Oh, this Slowpoke's gonna be kinda difficult. I hope he just doesn't confuse me. That's gonna be the problem. Squirtle gets confused, it's gonna hurt himself and could end up losing this pretty quickly. No, maybe not. Awesome. Handled that whole thing without a confusion. He said he's not even mad. That dude's not even mad. Alright, I'm gonna leave Squirtle low. I'm gonna risk it, but Bronzor, of course, will clean it up if there are any problems. Ah, Ekans. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Oh, he did paralyze me though, so now he gets to go first. And he has Bite, so he flinched me. Wow. Okay, well luckily Squirtle handled business. He paralyzed me. Wow, what a smart thinker. I always slow Rattatas, even though they'll probably use Quick Attack and hit you no matter what first. Still. May as well try. Alright, so I think there's, yeah, it's like 3 more. And there's an item and 2 berries up there as well. I think that's just a Pokeball. And then the 2 kinds of berries there. I think one's might be a pair. I don't know the berries very well at all. Ooh, this guy's got rock Pokemon. That should be easy. Oh, Magnitude. And I'm fully paralyzed. Wow, Squirtle is not getting any luck. He is almost dead. Jeez, just gonna potion him. And guys, I use my potions really freely. I don't recommend using as many potions as I do. I honestly wouldn't have to be using this potion right now if I had gone back to the Poke Center and in between some of these trainer battles, but I'm trying to get through the trainer battles and show you the way to go as fast as possible while also showing you the trainers so that you can all have it all at once. So don't be a crazy potion user like me. Sometimes I'll even use a potion that's completely useless because they just re-damage you after it, and it's remotely useless in some areas. So go back to your Poke Centers. You have time. You don't want to rush yourself too much. Like I said, if you lose a battle on accident just because you overestimated you're not going to be able to come back and get that experience, and you lost out on it. And especially early like this, you don't want to do that. So this guy was pretty easy for Squirtle. I wasted like 2 extra potions that I shouldn't have had to, but I did it just for time's sake. I don't have to go back to the Poke Center and stuff. So you get your berries, and you get your extra Pokeball here. And you got 2 extra trainers to get rid of. After these 2 trainers, you find Bill's house, which is part of the storyline, and get you the SS Ann ticket so that you can get on the boat in Vermilion City. I'm pretty sure it's Vermilion. Surge's City, which is the 3rd badge. It's where we're going to go after we find Misty down here and get her gym. Another Ekans. They really favor, like, Rocket Pokemon or Team Rocket's Pokemon. They all got Ekans and stuff out here. Haven't seen any Coughings, though. Sandshore's just an easy one-shot all day, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So we only got 1 more trainer to fight, and I'm, of course, going to expend another potion that I don't need to, because I could go down to the Poke Center, but it's kind of a waste of time. Oh, a Paris. Oh, the worst enemy ever. That leech life is just... ugh. Well, good. I 2-shotted it even after it healed. Pidgeys can use Bubble to slow them down, because sometimes Pidgeys can be faster than you. Of course, I've obviously way out-leveled it. And then another Paris. Wow. That is not helpful. Alright. Yeah, it's 100% accuracy. I don't know how I'm missing tackles. I guess they maybe stand attack or something. I don't know. That's wild. Okay, so that's all your trainers. This is Bill's house right here. You go up into here, and this is something you have to do, and something people ask about all the time. Where's Bill's book? Where's Bill's book? Well, Bill's book's on his bed, and I'm going to show you exactly where to stand and talk to. You got to go up here and talk to him, ask him, you know, tell him what's up, tell him you'll go find your book. Stand right here, click spacebar, click your mouse, do whatever until it tells you you found his book, and you better go give it back to him. Then you give him his book, and it's easy as that. Boom, you have your SS key. And you can go down to Vermilion City after you beat Misty and get on the boat and get cut. That's where we'll get cut from, by the way. That's, you can't go through Saffron. There's going to be a little underground passage, and it'll end up in Vermilion. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not so great with the map. I am, but I'm not. I have to be walking through it. I can't just look at the map and be like, oh, yeah, that's where that city is. I don't know. It's weird. So anyway, you come into this guy. And you sell him a nugget you just got from that Rocket member, so that's $15,000. And then you go ahead and sell him your star piece, which you got from the cave, which is another good chunk of money. So now you've got a pretty good amount of money, and you're going to want to save that as much as you can for your bike voucher, if you want to buy a bike voucher, of course. So you're going to want to come down here and talk to Mew, and this is like a pathway that goes back to Cerulean, so you can go fight Misty pretty easily. It's really important, those things you just found, the star pieces, and to remember where that guy is, because once you do get dig, there are certain dig spots that I've showcased in the first 2 episodes, and I'll showcase all the dig spots on the entire map of Kanto. They respawn every 4 days, and they have chances of giving you star pieces and pearls and nuggets and stuff like that, which are all just, they're items you sell to him for endgame money, and they respawn every 4 days, so... It's a great way to pay for your membership. If you don't want to pay money for your membership, you get your gold together or your Poké Dollars together, or sell a nice Pokemon to get some money. You know, that's how the game works. It's a great MMO. I like how the whole aspect of Pokemon and how they are all different, and each one's very extremely unique. So, you're going to come down here after you get done with everything, heal up, of course, and we're going to go ahead and beat Misty's gym with probably just Squirtle. Yeah, hopefully we're just going to use Squirtle. Oh, man. I'm wondering, I might need to put One of these TMs hopefully is going to work. Yeah. I guess Seismic Toss should work. Hopefully one of my Pokemon can learn Seismic Toss. You're going to want to teach one of your Pokemon Seismic Toss, probably Squirtle. And here's why. It does a lot more damage than Tackle, and you don't have Bite to handle Starmie. So you're really going to want Seismic Toss. If you come into this with Tackle and just think you're going to get down Starmie, you're going to die. It's been tested. It's not gonna work. So be sure you Aqua Tail. I guess I'll get rid of Withdraw. Whatever. All right. Aqua Tail is not that great. It has like a 90% accuracy. You never. Well, I never really like anything with like not 100% accuracy. It's just not. I don't know. It always seems to RNG hate me, but. Yeah, you're pretty much just going to tank everything down, because they can't do much to you since you're a water Pokemon, and so are they. That's why we've over-leveled Squirtle so much. Ooh. I've never actually caught a Shelter on this game. My other account has almost all 150 out of Kanto. So... Shelter's pretty rare. Oh man, he's doing some damage. So I'm gonna go to the Poké Center and get healed up. That was intense. Alright. That was ridiculousness. I can't believe he did that much damage. I'm gonna go down and get some extra materials just in case anything bad happens. You want to be ready. I do have 2 sacrifices, so I'm gonna buy probably buy 4 potions and maybe revive. Yeah, that should be good. That should guarantee you a win, even if all things go horribly. So we've learned Seismic Toss, and that's what we're gonna use to win this, hopefully. Alright, Misty, let's do this. Alright, let's start off by seeing how much Seismic Toss is going to do. Ooh, double slap. They mean triple. They mean quad slap. They mean the quad slap. That's what that actually means. Double. Yep, that's double right there. Oh, here's the triple. Here's the quad. That was beautiful, Poliwag. I appreciate that. All that damage is highly appreciated. So I'm gonna top off Squirtle just because I'm kind of scared of Starmie. Honestly, he's a scary being. Him and that psychic ability, he will tear apart your Bronzor. He will tear apart your Squirtle. You have to just DPS him down. Hopefully, oh. He did way too much damage there. I'm gonna have to sack. I'm gonna sack, hopefully, Bronzor here. He can take a hit, I hope. Yeah, he can take a hit. Alright. And... no, I'm not gonna switch back over. I would just take a free hit to Squirtle. May as well try to do some kind of damage, but he's psychic as well, so this is not going to do much. I'm just going to heal up Squirtle again so we can guaranteed get Squirtle 2 hits so he can finish him off no matter what. So maybe it'll confuse him and we'll get lucky. No, it didn't even attack. Okay, that's right. Can't get the first attack on Starmie. Alright, so we just gotta hope and pray that Squirtle can just hold it out here. He just needs to handle 2 hits. He handled 1. It looks like he'll be able to handle 2. And he did it. Awesome, 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 awesome. And they give you the money right there. Okay. Alright, and that's Misty's gym, guys. So, I will be making the next video here soon, and it'll get us down to Vermilion. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and slap that like button, comment below if you'd like, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks again, everyone.